Hey, boss.
Hey,
Sorry, I'm running late.
Just beginning to wonder if you're going to show or not.
Yeah, got hung up in traffic.
Okay, are you prepared or
yeah,
ready?
let me borrow your pencil here. Something here. Here we go.
Okay, are you settled in?
Oh yeah, I'm good.
Okay, I've kind of noticed this is a reoccurring issue that seems to be you coming in late. You know, at first it was subtle, and now it's becoming more and more.
Yeah, it was traffic. I'm okay. It's all right. Just do your supervision thing. Let's go.
But it seems to be occurring week after week. Do you think maybe we need to change the time or something?
You know, I got this other job and I'm running out of there. I'm on lunch break to get over here. And
well, like I'm saying, we could possibly change the time and do something
honestly,
different
really
so it'd be more.
I don't have any other time. I mean, you know, when we talked about this initially, I told you it was going to be kind of a squeeze in with everything else I was doing, and I have a lot going on right now. So I appreciate you and, you know, your generosity and allowing me to do this, and, you know, it's just, hang on, my phone's ringing. I turned it on vibrate like we talked about last time, but, hello? Yeah. No. Okay, no, I told you about that. Yeah, I'm kinda in a meeting right now, I'll have to call you back later. Okay, bye. Hang on just a second, I gotta send this guy a text message real fast. So go ahead, I'm sorry, I'm gonna waste your time.
I'm kinda concerned that was that a client, was it an emergency, or was that just a?
Well, it was an emergency, but it wasn't a client, but it's okay, it's done with now.
Okay. Because I mean, I don't want to interrupt if there's an emergency. You know, there's someone or something at stake, or your child's at school and no one's to pick them up, or your client, you know.
Nothing like that.
Okay, well then we need to.
Stockbroker.
This is our time together. And your stockbroker. I mean, he can make decisions for you with or without you. Give him consent to do whatever he needs to do and not interrupt us.
We were talking about this stock, and I really needed to get rid of it this morning. It was going down in value, but you know, I'm here to do supervision, so let's talk about that.
Okay, well, you're here for supervision. I'm glad that you noted that and stated that we're here for supervision, because that's what we need to be doing, and I find ourselves drifting further and further away from that. And that's a little bit of a concern. So what I want to do is try to focus more on what your role can be to try to be more proactive in the fact that what's going on in here is about you being a supervisor, being a counselor and helping your clients, not doing other business and stuff. And again, you're texting and stuff like that.
Sorry, that bothers you?
Well, it doesn't bother me. It's just distracting you from. Can you tell me what it is I just told you just a second ago? Can you reflect back to me what I just mentioned?
Yeah, you're wanting to make sure that I'm here and involved in the supervision process. So I'm great at multitasking. I got what you're saying.
About your clients. What about your clients?
They're doing great. Having some great sessions. In fact, I brought.
What did I say about your clients?
But what about them?
Well, see, while you were texting, I was suggesting that, you know, the purpose of us being here is that I'm supervising you so that you can be an effective counselor for your clients.
I got that.
Yeah, but you didn't. When I asked you what I said, that's not what you reflected.
I didn't know you wanted verbatim. I'm sorry.
That's where I was headed, because I'm trying to point out that your texting is taking you away from what we're really doing here and now. You're not in the here and now.
Okay, well, I'll put this away.
That would be very good. I would appreciate that. Thanks.
Okay.
And I mean, I want to make it very clear that if it is an emergency, a life emergency, client emergency, you know, type of thing, by all means, that's an important thing. But when it goes beyond that boundary, then, you know, you're kind of stepping outside the bounds of supervisor, supervisee. And we need to keep it professional within that realm. I mean, if you're stepping outside of those boundaries, which we're beginning to find more and more in the way that you're dragging other things into our sessions, you're taking up time of our sessions and have to spend 1 hour with you.
Mhm.
Not just 1 hour in the same room with you, it has to be 1 hour with you and with your clients.
Right.
Discussing. So you prepared, do you have your notes and everything on
Yeah.
what you did this week and with clients?
I brought some of them, and in fact, I brought my laptop. I was gonna, get it out. I know I typed up a lot of my notes this week, and, let me find it here somewhere.
Okay. But you didn't print any of this stuff out ahead of time, or?
No, I kinda ran out of time.
Well, see,
So,
pulling it up on the laptop is gonna take you a good
Yeah.
5 minutes to get things started.
I was using it earlier, and it's out of power, and I didn't even bring my charger.
Well, what you need to do is work on organization. I think, when I want you to come to our meetings, our sessions, you need to bring hard copies of what's going on, as far as records and stuff.
Like
We're
all
gonna
case
discuss notes. Well, yeah, to begin with, so that way we can focus on that, or whatever notes it is that you have.
Okay.
That you wanna discuss with me in regards to your clients.
We'll make
Cause
it
you're
up.
here.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay.